Before we start, what programming projects would you like to make or do using Python? Please let me know down in the comment section. I'll definitely love to see those. Hello everyone, my name is Anna, your Python tutor. I've worked with students helping them to understand programming using simple visuals and practical examples. And many of you might know me from YouTube, or rather TikTok. So you are definitely welcome. In this video, we are going to learn what programming is, what Python is, and drum roll please. At the very end of this video, you are going to write your first Python program. Yay! So let us get to it. Okay, so don't worry. So even if you never programmed before, today we're just going to do some basic stuff, and I'm gonna ensure that you understand me in each and every moment. Okay, so let us start with programming, and I am sure you guys can see my Google Docs so you can follow along with me. All right, so programming is just giving instructions to a computer so it can do something for you. For example, you might write instructions for maybe your daughter or maybe your friend and say do this and that and that. I mean, like, we use instructions in our day-to-day life, isn't it? So it's basically that is programming, you know. So here we also have our examples. We have like telling your phone to send a message. These days we even have Google AI assistants, like AI assistants rather, that we are able to say, Siri, do this for me. So that is simple, you know, to understand that, okay, programming is when I am sending those instructions so that something can be done, isn't it? So, or another example that may not be that practical for a day-to-day life is telling a robot what to do step by step, or rather a machine, isn't it? So now that you know what programming is, let us move to Python. What is Python? Python is now a language, right? Because Python is just one language we use to talk to the computer. That tells you that we have many more languages, but in this coding journey of ours, we are going to look at just Python, and we are definitely going to have so much fun. All right, so now let us take it deeper and more practical, because we are not going to write code on Google Docs, isn't it? So we have what we call an IDE, right? IDE. Okay, so an IDE, that IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. So you don't need to worry about that. You don't need to worry about what that means, like what IDE means, but we are going to see it in action, isn't it? So let us follow along here. An IDE is just a workspace where we write and run our code. Think of this as your workspace, you know, where you go to your office, you have your desk, and you know that when I'm seated here, these are the tasks that I do whatsoever. All right, so now we are going to see an IDE in action, and I hope that you are ready. Let us go. Yay! Okay, let us delete whatever we had here before, and I'm gonna show you exactly and guide you step by step. Okay, this is called VS Code, but for CS50. No installations needed. As long as you've got your browser and internet access, you can access VS Code for CS50. So we do have VS Code. I never used it before. I like VS Code for CS50 because it's so good for beginners. All right, so we are going to see how to use VS Code for CS50. Okay, let us start here. This, where you see the 1, the 2, is the place where we start writing our code. All right. Excuse me. And then when we go to our left, we see the Explorer. So the Explorer, as you can see, we have these folders and files that I have prepared beforehand. So you're gonna see how to create your own folders and your own files. Okay, then when we go down here, it says timeline. So in each and every time that you write your code is going to be saved for you automatically. That means it lives somewhere in the cloud. All right, so that tells you that okay, you don't have to worry about saving your program. You just write your program and immediately VS Code is gonna save it for you. Okay, then we are going to learn what those buttons and icons are later on, but as you can see, Explorer here is highlighted. If I unhighlight it, we cannot see it, so it is highlighted for us so that we can see our folders in our files. All right, and then when we go down here, we have quite a lot of buttons as well, but we have terminal highlighted, and we have this dollar prompt here. This tells you start writing here. All right, so you might ask yourself, what do we write here? Here we write our code, which are those instructions we are telling the computer to do. Here we see the output of those programs. All right, so now let us look at before we start doing anything, let us look at something very different and unique. So I'm gonna use my phone. It's my phone. So I press this button so that my phone is on, right? And then I'm gonna swipe up and I'm gonna tab 2 and I'm gonna open my phone. Okay, so my phone is open, right? So if I want to go to, let's maybe see this app, I just click, and if I want the song, I just click, and I just click buttons and icons. All right, this is called the graphical user interface. Again, you don't need to worry about bombastic words as long as you understand what it is, right? It's when we click buttons and icons. So with VS Code here, we don't have that. You literally have to write words which are called commands. You have to write those commands, from creating a file to running your own program. All right, today we are not going to dive deep into those because it's going to be confusing. Remember, we said we are going to do what? Learn what programming is. And do you still remember what it is? I hope you do. And then secondly, what Python is. All right, and then now we have reached that stage where we have to write our very first program. But for you to write your first program, what do you need? Your workspace, your working environment, which is this IDE called VS Code for CS50. Well, note here, there are so many working spaces, so many offices that we have, which is like those IDEs. So it doesn't matter which one you use. But if you're a beginner, please don't stress about other functionalities because you're gonna give up, because it's hard to start learning with other IDEs. You have to install things that you don't understand. So you are going to have access to what? To VS Code for CS50. And make sure that you click the subscribe button because we are going to have a video where I walk you through how to set up your own VS Code for CS50. Are we together? Okay, now we are on that moment. So first of all, I'm gonna do something like this: CD on the terminal. It stands for change directory. We don't need to know what it means today, but just know that I am moving into the folder so that we can start writing our own program. All right, I'm gonna click enter, and you see the prompt is moved now. This means the folder. I named the folder, so once you see slash, you know, oh, this is a folder. Okay, what is a folder? This is a folder. Okay, simple example is a folder is the same way as it is the same thing as a directory. How I like to think of it, it's like a folder, it's like a book. It's like a book, right? And then a file is like a page inside that book. Hope that makes sense. Okay, now I want to go into that file. I already created a file called youtube.py, and anyone who knows why do we call it YouTube, yes, that's the name of the file, and then we put this .py at the end. So this is the folder. You see YouTube, I'm gonna click on it, it opens, and then this is my file. Okay, I've already written something here. I'm gonna delete all of this code. We don't want to confuse anyone today. Delete. Okay, so, and you see that I've deleted. So let me show you the timeline. Let's say maybe I deleted things and I didn't want to delete them. I can always go back here because I wrote it 2 days ago and click, and voila, you see you found your code. You can copy it from and be like, okay, but then now we are not doing that. So I'm just showing you what the timeline does. I don't want that for now. I'm gonna click there. Okay, now we have created a file, but you cannot run a program before you write the instructions. You cannot tell someone, okay, do it, before you actually tell them what they must do. So we go up here into this space. We are going to write our very first program, and using which function? Print function, right? Okay, so the print function goes like this: print, print, and then open parentheses. So VS Code, what I just did, I was like, press just the opening parentheses, it's gonna close it for you automatically. All right, and then I hope you are following along this. And then what do? Our very first program, if you've programmed before, is what? It's hello, comma, world. Yo, this is such an exciting moment, isn't it? Okay, you have written your very first program. That's it. But now we don't see the output. We want to see. Now it's more like, okay, I told you what to do, now do it. I want to see you printing hello world. Okay, what do you think the output is gonna be? Okay, let us see if you got it correct. So I'm gonna write Python space youtube.py. So like I said, don't mind this. This means run my program. Python space youtube.py means run my program. I'm gonna press enter. Let's see. Yay! It says hello, comma, space, world. You have officially written your very first program. You should be proud of yourself. I mean, like, yes, you should be very, very proud of yourself. Okay, so because some of the things, like, I ask questions and I assume you get them correct, I want to connect with you. I can't. If you feel like you need more help, like you need live help, so ensure that you check the link in the description box below and book your very own class, or you can DM me on WhatsApp. You can check out my number in the description box below. Okay, so yeah, this is it. We have covered what Python is, what programming is, and lastly, we have written our very first Python code. Okay, to close this, each and every time with my learners, I like to give them a quiz. I'm gonna give you a quiz without answers. I want to see your answers in the comment section below. Let us start with the quiz. Are you ready? I hope you are. Okay. Okay, so let us go into the quiz first. Okay, so the quiz goes like this. Lesson 1 is the quiz introduction to what? To Python. So section A is like a multiple choice, so you choose which option is correct. So I want you to tell me what programming is, and then we have A. I'm not gonna say all of them. You can just pause the video so that you are able to choose the correct answer, and I want to see who's gonna get the correct answer. All right, then we have number 2. What is an IDE? Okay, the person who's gonna get all of the answers correct, they are going to get notes for free. I usually sell the notes. I sell the notes, and you can DM me on the description box below if you want hang of the notes as a beginner, because remember, we are not going to meet each and every day, only once per week here on YouTube and short videos on TikTok. But if you are someone who is very dedicated and you want to learn, those notes are going to help you. You're going to have them 24/7. You're going to have time to review them and ask questions on the comment section, or even book a class. So the person who's going to get the answers correct, like all of them, they are going to get the notes for free. Okay, let us go. And then we have, what is an IDE? That is number 2. Number 3 says, what does print do in Python? Which of the following, that is number 4, will correctly display text? Section B, true or false? Number 5, Python is a programming language. Number 6, an IDE is only for advanced programmers. Number 7, print is used to display something on the screen. And then section C, short answer, just a short answer. Number 8, in your own words, what is a variable? Number 9, what will this code display? Section D, practical, writes a program that prints your name, your age. Right, I want to see that, and ensure that when you write your program, you ensure that everything, spaces and everything, is written like you would on your IDE. All right, so note that this is only gonna last for a week, so the challenge is like only for a week. So by next week, before the second video is posted, we will know who has actually won their free notes into their Python journey. I hope that you have gotten so much value in this video. As you see, we didn't do everything on our Google Docs. It's so much easier for me to ask you to do these things, or to print these things, so that I can guide you when we have live lessons. So don't forget to reach out if you need some help. Thank you so much. I am so proud of you for writing your very first program. Don't take such things for granted, because we are always wanting to reach the next level and the next level. What you did today is amazing. You should be proud of yourself, because a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. I am so happy for our YouTube journey, so don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss any updates. I will see you in the next video.